It's Broman. Hey, hi, hello. Hey, there's two of me. How are you? How are you doing, YouTube? Everyone in chat says hello. I'm saying hello. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. We're getting into the final stretch. It's almost September, which means it's time for
things you need to do before Shadowkeep comes out.
Or whatever the fuck kind of video this is going to be. Basically, I get a lot of questions in chat all day and on YouTube and on Twitter, and there's a lot of panic and there's a lot of fear around, well, what can I get rid of for my Guardians? What can I keep? What can I delete? So I just wanted to make a video, all right, to assuage, to relax your fear, all right? So you don't have to fucking worry about, like, can I keep it? Should I not keep it? What's the best plan? And I understand the fear. As a hoarder myself, there is nothing worse than deleting something and then needing it later. I decide randomly on stream, and there's plenty of clips for this, chat, to say, oh, well, you know what? I don't ever fucking use this weapon anymore, so it's going in the trash. But then next season, it turns out that it's a god roll, and I made a mistake. And I didn't just make a little bit of a mistake, I made a big mistake. So then I have to go, like, farm my old gear and all this other stuff. So I'm trying to save myself that stress. I'm trying to save you that stress. So let's talk about it. Number one, what can you delete? Like, what can you just don't fucking need it anymore. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be part of your life. Okay. What can you get rid of? So let's do it. If you have any Eververse armor, okay, get rid of that shit. Just get rid of it. You don't need it. It's going to be stored for you forever. You'll have it forever. You'll have it as ornaments on any of the gear that you want. You can get your armor 2.0. So if you like really like the Optimacy set, I'm sorry, I have to do this. This is triggering the hell out of me. And now we match. No, we must match. Okay. So, you know, if you're worried about all that Eververse stuff, because you spent money on that, or you got it in Engrams. I spent money on it because I have a problem with wanting to look incredibly sexy as a Titan. So you can delete all that Eververse stuff, and then you can keep it. You can keep it forever. It'll be recorded for you. It's all good. It'll show up as ornaments later. That's dope. Next! Chat. Okay. Next. Mods. This is the one that is the shakiest for me, okay? Because you've been stockpiling these mods for a long time. You've been holding on to these mods. You're like, yes, I have everything I need. Here's the situation with mods. Anything that's a weapon mod, I'd keep it. And anything that's an incredibly unique, that's a sub. Anything that's an incredibly unique armor mod, I would keep it. Okay. So, you know, taking stuff, fallen stuff, hive stuff, although we're probably going to be focusing mainly on hive for the next one. So definitely make sure you keep hive stuff. I wish there was Vex stuff. There's not. All this shit for Callus, I am 99% sure you can get rid of it. Other things that you probably aren't going to worry about, probably not going to need any of your recovery mods. You know, Armor 2.0 is on the way. And the truth is, all these additional mods that you might have, you don't really, like, look, you've already got your enhanced hand cannon loader gauntlets, right, that you love. And you're like, listen, enhanced hand cannon gauntlets that I love, you already have the mod that you need. You probably won't need to be keeping backups of everything. So if you've got everything slotted, you can go ahead, you can get rid of it. Now, I know someone in the comment section is just like, look, Broman is only making this video so he can make the other world first raid teams delete the mods that they need. And first of all, thank you. I appreciate you. And it's really adorable that you think people listen to me, because they don't. But maybe that's what I'm trying to do. No, but any unique stuff, especially if you have any major resist, minor resist, or boss resist mods, I would keep those. The Armor 2.0 rollout is going to be slower, and if you're a Pinnacle player, I would keep as many of these 1.0 mods as you can that are unique, so that way you can have a little bit of flexibility in your build, considering the raid is only a few days after Shadowkeep drops. Cabal again! But if you're a casual player, if you're the kind of person that really doesn't give a shit, if you're not pushing for world first, or any of that stuff, I really wouldn't stress too bad about keeping basically any of your armor mods, because you're most likely going to have a set that's almost instantaneously better if you haven't, you know, grinded out perfect gear. There's a couple of questions that are still kind of yet to be answered, and that was the next thing I wanted to talk about. And most of those questions, okay, chat, YouTube, hot bitches, which is all of you, it's weapons, right? So we have these collections, right? We have all these weapons that we love, okay? We have everybody's favorite goddamn hand cannon. Oh my god, I can't wait to use it more. So things like the Midnight Coup, we're getting these options to go back, and we're gonna be able to get gear, you know, Armor 2.0 versions of gear that we love for the rest of the game. And so there's kind of a question about whether or not weapons like the Midnight Coup might also be getting new or changed or altered versions. And you know what, chat? Just for old time's sake, for and giggles, okay, we're gonna use the Midnight Coup. I swore I would never do this again. So along with the introduction of the new armor that you can get from, like, let's say EP, is there going to be new or enhanced or 2.0 versions of this weapon or that weapon, or like whatever your favorite raid weapons are, which of course it's just the best. Look at how it's got a little ball on it. Are you going to be able to get enhanced versions of these, you know, year one weapons, or is that something you should worry about? Obviously you can reprint them, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. As far as inventory management when it comes to Shadowkeep, I'm personally going to be using Dim to find like anything that I can dismantle into Bright Dust and do that. And I would make sure that you have a hefty stack of enhancement cores. I know they haven't really talked about any changes to Infusion, and I'm worried a little bit that might have gotten lost. So just remember, like, enhancement cores, they're not going away. You're still going to need them to boost up your gear. You're still going to have to use it to grow things. So take a minute, sit down, make sure that you're going to do all of your daily enhancement core stuff. I'm talking about this right now and remembering that I haven't gone and I haven't visited Banshee. If you go and visit, if you go and visit Banshee on all three of your characters every single day until Shadowkeep comes out, so let's say it's like 30 days, all right? Okay, so you get 9 cores. That's 210 free enhancement cores that you can just walk around with all day, every day, and use them to infuse your gear. If you're low on enhancement cores, I would recommend doing this really difficult thing that it appears that most people have. If you're low on enhancement cores going into Shadowkeep, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and accept the fact that your character's not going to be able to match. You're not going to be able to, you can't match. You won't match for a little bit. Shh, it's okay. Calm down. You won't be able to match. It'll be fine. Shh, no, shh, 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 shh. It's fine. Shh, no, it's okay. Shh, shh, no, it's fine. It'll be okay. Your strongest gear is going to be the new gear that looks different, and shh, no, you can't match, and that's okay. It's okay. But listen, there's a way that you can almost match, and I'm going to show you what it is, okay? All right? It's really important. Okay, you're going to go to the Collections tab. You're going to go to Flare. You're okay? Okay, you're going to go to Shaders, and then after it loads in, you're just going to go ahead and use any shader on your gear, okay, that you need, because the shaders go everywhere, and you can use them on your gear. And then look, suddenly even mismatched gear matches. Or it at least has enough visual synergy that you're not running around screaming, lighting trash cans on fire, flipping over cars, and shooting bullets at the traveler because you're mad. So, And let me just show you the exchange. All right, let me explain this to you. So for shaders, all right, if you need to print off a shader, that's going to cost you about $250 and about $40. Okay, on the bright dust side, or if you're going to be printing off something that's not bright dust, it'll come back to your $250 too. As opposed to infusion, okay, which is going to cost you about $5,000 and some enhancement cores. So if we're budgeting, this is what you need to do, okay? This is what you need to do. That's it. You're going to go ahead, you're going to match, you're going to be atrocious, you're going to look great, and you're going to love it. And I understand you have an overall terrifying aesthetic that you're going for, and you're going to roll up onto the moon in Shadowkeep, and you're going to look baller as fuck, and you're going to be fucking excited about it. But listen, just print the shaders. Save the enhancement cores, okay? Just save them, please, for the love of God. Please, save the enhancement cores. That is what I got for you today for prepping for Shadowkeep. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We're streaming right now. You can come hang out if you want at switch.tv/ProfessorBroman. I'm also on Instagram and Twitch. And we got a podcast. It's the Broman Podcast. Look it up. It's literally everywhere. I love you, and I'll talk to you next time. Clappa.